Karen, why?
That wasn't me.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay.
1 second.
ICP needs to grab something real quick, so we'll give her some time to grab. Other than that, I just want to address one or two things. So first of all, uh, okay. First of all, after we clear tonight, so we have about 2 to 3 hours. I'm definitely gonna want to clear this tonight, so 2 to 3 hours is how much you go. After we clear again, if anyone wants to stay, I'm gonna be taking notes and then making a rough timeline for like phase 3, like yesterday, for phase 4. So I'll be doing that. If anyone wants to stay, feel free to stay and we can discuss. Other than that, for the fight, I mean, this happens just more or less tonight. Not tonight, but today. But when we get close to enrage, or when we're on a clear pull, keep comms clean, right? If I do make bad calls, feel free to yell and correct me. I'll take for all of that. But other than that, don't try not to call, try not to talk or anything, because it does make other people lose focus, especially for healers and tanks, where they need to really focus on what's coming next. Idle chit chat and um, stuff like that does mess up their stuff. So as much as you can, don't talk too much during raid, unless it's really desperate, dire. Yeah. But when we're progging, idle chit chat probably fine. But on clear pulls, like basically all of today, maybe from afternoon, yeah, we should have been at more focus.
Okay.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
If you're in the middle, it's fine too.
Place it anywhere. If you place it anywhere.
But if you put
you
it
place
back
it in the
here,
middle,
then if somebody tries to keep up time, they're gonna get hit by it.
you do not need to care for people keeping uptime. If they
The
don't get
one
uptime, you don't give them uptime. You do it where it's you do it so you find it comfortable. Right, wherever you want to put it, you put it. As long as it's inside the square, it doesn't matter.
the one we got killed by was not yours, also Cherry, I believe. We definitely got hit by butts. I don't know if we also got hit by yours, but we definitely got hit by butts.
Yeah, if they get hit because they're trying to keep uptime and they're not properly behind the thing, it's their fault. It's nothing you have to worry for. I did tell you exactly to lose uptime for it, so. Less death means we'll clear, like I said. Keeping that little 1-2 GCT, or sad to say, but whatever Froley came up with buff alignment, that's probably not going to help. I mean, it does help, but to be honest, if nobody dies, we'll just clear it. Right? So, get your food up.
Oh, it's farther back? Okay. Don't forget the bot.
So we're at bot.
We wipe.
Sure.
Yeah, it should be good.
Right side of the boss. Right side.
Where's that from?
Partners. Look at your numbers. Start hitting him. On 3. Center up. Play it safe. Pop your sprints. Top left priority. Top left. Center up. Left side of the boss. Left side of the boss. Slowly make your way across. Center up. Look to the wall. Center up again. Left and right, left and right. One, 3. DPS is double. Make sure to adjust left or right or back if you have space. Move. Carrying goal right after.
Hold buffs.
Yeah, buff wall.
On 3 when you can.
Watch Crusader's help if you can.
Thank you. Flight. Fletching flight. Face it out. Back center after. Center. Limit cut. Pop your sprints. Remember how you're spreading. If it's spread, Remember how you're going to spread. Move.
Aw.
Yeah, we'll go see how much you can handle. Can you get them out both of them? Position
Yeah.
yourselves. Position yourselves. Yep.
Oh.
Oh,
Wipe it, wipe it, wipe it. Yeah, you got a debuff, fire resistant down, and you'll die immediately.
is that baited?
Yeah, that's baited.
Oh, okay.
Proximity.
So because the res closer to
Barry,
the
you don't
panel.
need those till like tomorrow, right? Okay.
Roll again.
I had my macro that jumps randomly every up to 10 minutes still on.
There, focus up. Center up. Limit cut into the first explosion. Right side of the boss, right side of the boss. Partners. Look at your numbers, play it safe. Buster, stay stealth. Dead center when you can. Brand. Up your sprints. Priority top left. Top left. Center up. Right side of the boss, right side of the boss. Slowly make your way to the center. Center up. Limit cut. Good stuff. Center up. Center up. Center, center, stay center. One, three. DPS double tether. Going left here. You are going left.
Yes.
One is dead already.
It's okay.
On 3 in the soil.
Can use it a little bit more if you have them. Okay. I have berries. Thank you.
Touching flight. Face it out. Thanks and healers. Center up. Incoming glory. Know where you're going, know how you're spreading, play it safe. Up your sprints. Limit cut. And stack. Stack. Nice job. Watch Karen's health if you can.
Thanks in hitbox.
Party on 1 and 3. Adjust. Double AoE.
South when you can.
Party on 3. Party on 3. Double buster incoming. Watch Karen.
Big AoE.
Big AoE. North party, south party. My reprisal. Play it safe. Extra safe. No death equals a clear. Spread.
Oh, for yeah.
No death equals a clear. Play it safe. Know your spots. Yeah, grab it, Karen, grab it.
Oh. Panic Crusader.
Opposite side. Drop to 4. They're dropping 4. Play it safe. 2, 3, 4. Nice job. Tanks going left, healer party going right. Stack, stay stacked. Nice job.
Read wide.
Go south when you can.
On 3.
Provoke.
Oh, shirk. Thank you for the call.
Facing them in, don't be too far in. Or too far out, sorry.
Play it safe, just put in the center if you need to. Don't greet it. Face it in. Thanks and healers. Watch your debuffs. All center. All center. Nice shot. Stay center. You're gonna go north and south. That's for sure. Stack or spread. We'll see. Get out. Get out. Spread. Good job. Center. Stay center. Stay center. Heals. Center up. Party. Yeah. Stay in center. Dead center again. Dead center. Keep comms clean. Top left priority and let us go into the limit cut. Pop your sprints. Top left. Wait for bait. Move in. Left side of the boss. Left side of the boss.
Keeping it facing this way.
Stay, keep it here. Good job.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Sorry
Yeah,
for
good
killing you,
job,
Crusader.
everyone.
And you, Frawley.
Interesting.
Yeah, Karen, when you grab it, when you're on your path there and you miss it, you grab it and you go back to your whatever spot. Don't
was
stay.
Trying to grab crystals, and then I was running around trying to grab anything.
Yeah, so once you grab it, you have time, so you move back to another tornado.
I
that
don't
you
know
were
if I
heading
had
to.
time by the time I got it. I might have.
It's spreadsheet time.
Hey, what are we doing with gear?
Crystal needs leg, so give leg to Crystal. Hands.
Healers
I
does
need
not need
hand.
hand.
If Alva needs hand, pass hand.
I need
Yes.
hands.
Yeah, pass hand.
Wait. Actually, let me triple check. But I'm pretty sure I need hands now.
It's
So
okay if you
Yeah,
pass it. Even
okay.
if he doesn't need it, then
Yeah.
Wait,
I
who
need
needs
hands.
pants? Who needs pants again?
Crystal.
pants
Crystal
is
needs
crystal,
pants.
crystal pants, so you pass the
Oh,
pants.
okay.
Crystal
I
gets
need
pants.
gloves.
Okay, pass gloves as well. Twine.
Can I suggest the Roborans or whatever for the weapon since Kireen got the tome from P2 that she got it?
To
It
be
doesn't
honest,
really
Warrior
matter.
Abyss uses
Yeah.
like 15 billion tombstone items, so I'm gonna try and not get the
Oh,
dome
okay.
weapon if possible.
That one just
Okay,
need
no,
it.
no, no.
Everyone just need it. It doesn't matter. Nobody uses tomb weapons anyway. By that time, people will have eat the whatever pandemonium weapon. So just need it.
Okay.
Twine. Wait 1 second.
Twine should go to a DPS for next week, but since you cannot get a left piece this week, it doesn't really matter right now. So, what,
Yeah.
whatever
Crystal,
whatever
if you
DPS
haven't
can.
gotten
have it.
the piece on the right, let's see. If you get on the
You can get a left side piece even if you get a right side piece this week. So no
Mhm.
matter who gets it, they can get one. Yeah, at
Okay.
least according to Frawley.
Yeah, the number's been weird, so I don't know how it's gonna work at the moment.
That is my understanding.
Yeah. Because accessory is like 375. So you have what, like 75 left over?
You like just barely can't get a left side piece this week, so the extra from
So, wait,
this week you can.
Yeah.
Alva, is your raid gear updated or is it not updated?
Yes.
It is.
In the spreadsheet it is, and yeah. So I'll eventually be using tome legs and feet.
My thought would
Yeah,
be
give
whichever
it to
DPS
Karen.
uses the
Give it
most.
to
Oh,
Karen.
okay,
That's
sure,
fine, yeah.
Sure.
okay.
Twine is pass on Karen. Yeah, if you need a little too much tombstones.
It's all
body.
tomes.
Yeah, it's 4 tombstone items. Sure.
Yeah, I go to the bathroom. I assume we're not ending right now.
No, we're not.
Okay.
Nice.
How did I die? Oh, I died to the Buster. Right.
Was it to the Buster? What did Frolly die to then?
I was killed by the tanks. I
Oh,
don't know which
did you die
one,
to
but
the
it was
tank?
one of them. What do you mean? Both of you were right there with the tether next to me for no reason when I was standing in my same spot.
Me?
Yeah, both of you. You were literally both stacked up in
Yeah,
front of
you
a
were
tornado
both, like,
next to
west.
me.
Were we not in front of a
You-
tornado?
Yeah.
Hello?
I don't know. I wasn't looking. I
Clearly.
went
What were
and
you
then
looking at?
Karen took my tether and she didn't move, so I was fucking what the fuck, and then we died. Well, I died.
Yeah, Karen is sitting there with a tether, and then you run up later with a tether to her and kill me.
Dude, every time I'm baiting that, I'm like just shitting my pants. I'm like standing there casting and like sandwich in between both tanks with their busters.
it's funny because it happened, I believe, on this 0.7
Karen's fault. It's
wipe
not me.
too.
I'm gonna take a
I don't know.
Well,
Karen is sitting there with a tether in her spot baiting, and then you run up at the last second and
No,
kill yourself
mine
and
didn't hit
me.
you. I guarantee you, mine didn't hit you.
Hmm.
I'm gonna take a picture. I will not take blame for this fall.
yeah, because the way I do
Do you
it
see it?
is I
Do you see the
just
explosion?
I'm back.
You see Karen's?
Welcome
Hers
back,
overlaps on
Karen.
your body.
Oh, no,
Mine is
just AFK
safe.
again.
Yes, I killed Frawley and Crusader.
Correct.
That is correct.
I
Oh
will
my
not be blamed for this homicide.
That is true. I should have only killed Crusader, but in trying to get away from Crusader, I killed everyone instead.
yeah.
Including Frolly,
So
but yeah.
what happened
You
there
could have
is
pressed
that I'm
Living Dead.
using
I didn't even know you were.
fucking
I thought you were gonna go to the other side. To be honest.
That's fair.
I'm using fucking expedience to run to my spot there as well, plus mitigate a little bit. So
that's
pretty
good.
sure I ran in front of Kareen and took the tether from her at least twice today.
Yeah, like I went straight to Crystal, and then the tether was gone.
I'm sorry. I was the beginning of the problem.
I think that what this means is that Crusader should never go to where you are, because that's where I will always grab my last minute tether.
Oh, here we go.
Repair your gear if you haven't, and you
Yeah.
can't do
Oh
it
no,
in
we're not
instance.
gonna see it. So just for now, it's fine.
I mean,
Wait,
repair it
I haven't
anyway, so
studied
we don't
back
have to
time.
leave and come back.
Fine.
I just
I
need to
don't
buy
think it'll break that
one spell
much.
speed.
I already don't want to
Please.
play White Mage and we're not even queued in.
The materia vendor isn't loading in. Or too
I'm
many
sure
people
some of
here.
you watched the thing, some of you didn't. For
I
one,
watched like half
didn't
of it.
watch. I watched phase 2 and not knowing it was phase 2, so it's a different. Yeah.
The Tank Buster is a double swap Crusader, so you
Correct.
take the
Doesn't
second hit,
involve it.
and then I take the. Okay,
Doesn't involve it.
sure.
And then there's another one that comes out, but then that one is not off of home game cooldown, I presume. So that one.
Yeah,
you have
it's
to-
not at
yeah.
all. We can either swap it or you can invuln it.
So first of all, I'm just gonna go off what ICBU has provided me. It's a little weird, but it
Yeah,
says
it's just
whatever it
written.
says. So I'm gonna
Yeah.
go off of that, and we'll see the mechanic, and then we'll go off of that. Mechanic seems simple enough. Most of it is normal stuff.
Yeah, the tethers appear to be resolved by just doing clock spots and making sure the correct roll
I'm gonna
has
make,
tether.
so make sure you're max melee, and if you're ranged, go out. Not too far, right? I want you to stay close. I want you to fix the. I want you to be in a fixed shape, but as much as possible, be in a as tight of a. One second. I don't know the markers things. We'll put A, B, C, D for now, but yeah, yeah. Try not to go too far, basically. Right there. Right. I mean that's something we practiced, right? So nothing too much to
Is
worry
it?
about there. Yeah.
Oh.
I told you not when we did normal. I told you not. Probably it's gonna be light up, so don't stand in the tile. That's.
We
that's
didn't
the
like.
thing.
Anyway, not important.
Just pull.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Clock spots. I remember the clock spots. How everyone does. Yeah, that's about it.
Wait, I don't know. Northeast?
You're
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 easy.
east.
You're east.
Yeah,
East.
East.
Normal clock
East.
spots. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
You want us?
East. Got it. I have really bad memory. You'll have to remind me like every time we fight.
Oh, remind me to swap pots after
So-
this mine.
Easy.
I'm lagging.
You're not allowed to. So DPS will be
This-
grabbing the yellow
Thanks,
tethers that
guys.
come out.
It-
Wow,
that would
that's
be
a lot
yours,
of damage.
Crusaders.
Wipe it.
So
Wipe it.
yeah,
Wait, can we
whoever.
just see? Or, well, never mind. Nothing to
Yeah,
see.
from all I've seen in the
Oh,
5
jeez.
minutes that I've talked to ICPU, the first one is red tether and it just does damage, pure damage. Second tether gives debuff, and I'll call that out and I'll tell you who grabs tether. And if I say DPS is grab tether, DPS needs to be in the dead center and wiggling to get all the tether. And do not move out until you see everyone got a tether. Just because you
It's
got
a
a tether
yellow
doesn't mean you
tether,
go to your
not the
clock
red
spots. Yeah. Same thing for tanks and healers, right? Healers are fine. You guys just stay. Tanks will wiggle around you to give you the tether. So, yeah. That's the
Why?
first 30
So
seconds of-
Crusader. Is there a reason that everybody goes in the middle to grab their tether instead of just grabbing it from the person clockwise from you if you don't already have it? That seems a lot easier.
So in the scenario where go clockwise.
Yeah, because
confused.
right, either
Okay,
you will
alright.
already have a tether.
Mhm.
No, never mind. Never mind.
Wait,
Right,
yeah,
there's
what
no
if
work, right?
another
There's too many
Yeah.
variable within. Yeah, there's too much
That's not how
variable.
that
within.
works.
So
Because if you,
uh,
yeah, I mean, I'm sure you
Yeah.
know. Yeah, you
Yeah.
get it right. Yeah,
I thought about it for more than 2 seconds.
correct. Good. Okay. So for now, just do it as you go. You don't need to think past the mechanic that we'll see. But
You're
progress we go.
reprisaling that blood break, correct, Crusader?
I will. Yeah, I'll
Okay.
do that.
so
Can you shake the blood rake too?
I was gonna shake the actual tethers going off, but I can do it on blood rake.
Yeah, can you do it on the blood rake actually?
Yeah.
So that the healers don't have to heal. I'll put missionary out there as well.
I'm gonna put a bubble down.
A lot of
I mean,
mitigation for one blood rake.
but it's the second blood rig that hurts because we're not topped up from the first one.
Yeah, that's why I was gonna save shake for not all on the second.
I can drop my regen here. Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
Reprisal?
I got it. Oh, they're very busy. Okay, clock spots.
Who was it?
Yeah.
DPS.
Oh no.
No, tanks
Oh,
healers in.
tanks
No,
healers
that
in.
one, the
Tanks
first one
and-
doesn't
tanks
count.
and
The first one
healers,
doesn't count.
yeah.
Tanks healers in. Yeah, that's what I meant by look and I'll call out. Healer just stay.
Healer stay. Okay.
Tanks will look
Hope
and grab
this
it.
works.
Not out yet. Just
this is
they're
random.
not
You
important.
can't take a tether. That's what the debuff is for. I'm gonna grab yours.
Wait, I got a debuff
Oh.
though. Why do I have a
Crystal.
debuff?
Oh, did you guys read it? It said something about touching another player.
Yeah,
Oh, is
it
it?
was cut
Okay.
off by my meter, so I couldn't actually read it
all-
all.
Yeah, I couldn't read it.
Top
Yeah.
of our-
yeah. One second.
I think that
Just
we.
Wait,
one
wait,
moment.
wait. Hold
Hold
on.
on.
So, I understand that tanks and healers will grab the tether. I have one, but Crystal grab it from mine, and neither me or her died.
Thank you for the roll
So-
call thing.
Yeah, there
You-
were 4 people with debuffs, but they were not all DPS.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Oh yeah. So just don't touch anybody. Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't
Okay,
though.
save shake actually, Karen. Save shake. I want to see if you can. Sorry, missionary. Save shake for it.
I didn't touch anybody, and I had a debuff.
Right, I know. I'm gonna get to that. Right, I'm
Okay.
gonna get to that.
Oh, hang on.
So
It
as
says-
it says, it comes in contact and you pass it. So what I'm gonna have people do is, you stay in within the boss hitbox clock spots, and then the DPS will pass the debuff to the tank to the clockwise partner if they don't have it, or if you see that they have it. Sorry. I'm gonna put it through.
No, I don't think you need to do any of that. I think the first It says
Okay, so
in the
it's a
thing,
Nisi,
it says,
right?
It's a Nisi,
It's a
right? If you
Nisi.
pass it, that disappears. No,
So
because I
you
want.
have to give it to the correct roll, and so either all 4 tanks or all 4
I don't think that matters. Because it just
DPS will need it.
says.
No, it will because the other ones are taking the tether.
no, it says here that the first red tether indicates which roll gets the yellow tether, not the second red tether. So
Okay, so the
That
people with
works.
the debuff need to be the ones who get the second red tether then. Right, because there's 2 sets of tethers go out, the blood rake. So the first blood rake is the people who get the yellow tether, and then everyone else who
no,
gets
the opposite people.
Yeah, the other people get this debuff, right?
Okay, so give me an example. So let's say the DPS, for example, just now, DPS had
See,
the first
there
blood
is
rake.
passing going on that I did not
If the
observe.
DPS get the first one,
Okay.
they need to not have this debuff and have the tether.
I think it's the opposite.
I
of
think.
that.
Is
I
it the
think it's the
opposite?
opposite of that. Yeah, from what I just watched again.
When this effect
'Cause the-
players
the
of a
tanks
certain
healers got the
role.
first
There's nothing
tether.
that says it about you need to like
In the VOD that I
specifically
just
give it.
watched, tanks healers got the first tether, and then tanks healers grabbed the debuff, and DPS grabbed the tethers.
Right. In the VOD, right, of course, right. I mean, but we
Right.
we don't. Yeah.
So I think that it's the opposite of what Farley said.
But I,
Just look at a fucking VOD of somebody else.
how about
Yeah,
this?
that's what I just did.
No,
That's
of
what I
us,
just did.
of us or someone else.
No, of someone else.
And
That's
then
what
it was
I'm
the
saying.
opposite. So the people
Yes.
with the
What I'm
first
saying
red
is
get
that they
the
had
debuff.
the tanks healers got the first red, and then the tanks healers took the debuff. Is
Okay.
what I observed.
No, but the ones I watch has DPS get the first red, and then tanks healers get the
Crusader,
debuff.
we're watching the same VOD. That
Oh,
can't
you're
be
watching the
true.
same VOD?
Yes.
Is it the one I linked?
Yes.
The scholar POV?
Yes, that can't be
Okay.
correct. We're watching the same one.
Yeah, the DPS gets it. DPS gets the first blood rake, right?
No, the tanks healers get the first blood rake. The DPS get the second blood rake.
It says that
Instead of arguing over this, why don't we pull it and try it one way, and if it doesn't work, we know it's the other way.
Okay, so wait 1 second. First blood
the
rake. There's
opposite
2 blood
role of the
rakes.
second sucked people need to get the second sucked people's debuffs.
Whoever gets the second blood rake takes the tethers. Whoever gets the first blood rake takes the debuffs.
Let's pull.
Uh.
Well, actually, let's wipe first.
Reno ran into the wall, so I had to go too.
I understand
Can we
the
back out? Why am I in
desire.
dark net? Sorry. Can we back out real quick?
Also, when we're dying, can we not pull the boss in circles?
Yeah, please.
Let me repair real quickly.
So blood rake. It was on Pharaoh, which is.
I mean,
a
at this point,
healer.
what it feels like is we have so much time that if you guys want to play around with stuff, we can. Or if you guys want to just quickly clear, we also can. I'll leave that up to you. Of course, quickest way is just head empty, follow clear VOD. Right? But I don't know. Sometimes that's if you're a rush for time. But at this point, if you guys just want to play like blind prog mechanics, we can always try around. You know, like how we're discussing things.
Just tell us how to do it if you know how to do it.
I don't know. So that's what I'm asking you. Do you want to figure out how to do it, or you just
Well, we
want to
just
clear it
looked
fast
at how
by
to do
head
it,
empty?
so now we do it.
No, right. So for example, we saw how
My
to do it,
friend
but how do
just
we know that
confirmed-
that you can't pass it to DPS?
My
Like,
friend just confirmed that the first people who get sucked won't be the people getting the tethers.
Correct.
okay. So pass debuff.
So basically, whoever has the debuff is supposed to get the debuff grabbed by the people from the opposite role. Is that it?
Yeah, so basically, if you have
No, can't it suck the same people twice?
you may or may not get the debuff at first, but if you get
Okay.
sucked first, then you need to have the debuff, which means if your DPS partner got it, you have to go take it from them, or they have to give it to
Okay.
you.
So my head is like this,
Okay.
right? So let's say. Sorry. Again, you guys stop me and we can just follow clear VOD. But in my head, let's say we have the tank and healer. The 2 tanks, 1, 2, right? Let's say the healers already have their debuff, right? Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Let's say the tanks and healers already have. Healers have a debuff, and then the tanks need the debuff, right? that means two DPS will have a debuff, right?
Yeah.
So if let's say Cherry and Frolly has the debuff at Beta and Charlie, does one of them have to go through the center and pass it to me?
Yes. Or you have
Because
to go grab
how are we
it from them.
gonna sign that? Right, that's my question.
Carry always moves.
Huh?
Carry always moves.
Right, I know. Okay, so then
Yeah.
how about this scenario where there's Alva and Crystal?
Crystal always moves. We have 2 casters. The other people always move.
Okay.
Yeah.
You just gotta be really aware of your surrounding then. I don't see yellow tether, I suppose.
The yellow
I don't know what you
tether-
mean by
The
yellow
third tether
tether.
that goes
It's
out.
the
So there's
tank
blood
buster
rake,
tether.
blood rake, and then it's the one.
It's
that's
not
later.
really yellow,
Yeah.
but the one
It's
that
the
you
actual
can
tether
grab.
you can grab. Is
Yes.
that the one she's talking about? Okay. Okay.
So I just
Let's
asked
call
my
it
friend
blood
to
rake and let's call it
confirm.
tether. I'm very
I-
confused by this.
So
Okay,
let's
so
call
the
it
first
blood rake.
blood rake indicates the opposite people will need to get the yellow tether. The second blood rake will indicate that the opposite role people need to get the debuff bomb or the tower when we get to the tower.
Okay. What? Don't say opposite. Take that word out. How do you put it?
Okay,
that
so
you
if
get it
tanks
That you
and,
need
if tanks
opposite.
and healers,
Opposite is required to explain this, Crusader.
okay, if tanks and healers get blood tether first, DPS will need to get the yellow tethers when they come out.
There we go. That's simple enough, right? Okay. So tanks and
And-
healers, we get
The second blood tether, whoever say all DPS get it, then tanks and healers will need to get the bomb, or if tanks and healers get it, then the DPS.
So the
needs
first
to get the
blood
debuff.
rake determines who needs to get debuff.
No, the first
No,
blood rake
tether.
determines who gets the tether. The second blood
Okay,
rake
wait. So
determines who
let's
gets
say
the
DPS
debuff.
gets the first blood rake.
We get the tether.
Tanks and
And
healers
if
get the tether.
Yes, and if DPS get the second blood
So
rake,
right. So
we
exactly
also
right.
do
So
the bomb.
wait 1 second. So first blood rake is on DPS, right?
Yes.
Yes. That
Well,
means
it's random, but
right.
yeah,
It's random. Let's
go
say it's
with
on
that.
DPS. That means the
Okay.
second blood rake is on tanks and healers, right?
No, it could
Okay,
be
that's
the
right.
same.
Okay, so that's okay. There we go. Okay, that's what I was confused on. So first blood rake determines who needs.
If
Who needs the yellow tether?
can call it out for the moment,
second. Yes, thank you. Yes,
and we can just
good.
give it a pull, and I'll call who needs it.
Go for it.
So I think Bruno, my friend, said there's 7 seconds between the tether damage and the bomb damage. I don't know if I read that right. So we might have, if the same group gets tethers and bombs, we'll need to do some healing in between.
Okay.
Okay. And spread because you don't want to hit people.
What are bombs?
They're
The
the debuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
The
they
DC
explode in
Kind
an
of.
AoE.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what my friend's been calling them bombs. So I don't know what they're actually called.
I guess that makes sense, but in my head, I just was not conjuring the image.
No, I don't believe you. In the MTQ, she was calling it poison. So everyone has their own name.
Huh.
Tanks and healers are
tank
taking
healers
the yellow
tether.
tether.
Tanks healers will get the tether. DPS will get the debuff.
Easy.
Okay.
Oh,
So
okay.
spread. Alva, I'll give you my debuff
DPS
if I
take
get
the
it.
debuff?
No, I don't need to get it.
Have
You've
one.
already- Okay, now we don't touch the bomb people. I'm gonna get. Sorry.
That's fine.
Perfect.
Oh.
I gotta get used to that.
Wait, what?
Corinne.
It was AoE. Yep.
That's
I
fine.
got it.
I
Oh
invul.
yes.
This is the toss one?
Buster.
Or no, you've all.
You have to take it after though, Crusader.
Yeah, okay. I'll wait for a second.
Yeah, now you take it.
Benny.
But that's
After-
magic vault. Wait, that's magic vault. Karen.
Okay,
God
maybe
damn
not.
it. Well, you gotta line.
I saw them swap after on the VOD. I don't know if they had to.
Only if you're not using Invon, I think. So you cannot stand on the one going off in this one, by the
So
way. You
watch where we're
cannot be on
going.
it. So we
So it'll
cannot
be
be on water.
knockback,
Knockback plus fire.
Two group.
knockback, and light
Like
parties.
Ah.
I don't know what party I am.
that. Oh,
And this is edge to
problem
the
is,
right.
like,
the lightning.
the west.
We should do groups based on.
So he says west, and he's blowing Cape, so it's a knockback from the west. Yeah, I think you just said that, Corinne. Sorry.
wait, so was there a knockback from west
Okay.
into lightning and poison? So that
So
would
the
be
lightning
Yeah.
goes off, then the knockback goes off, then the poison goes off.
Right.
You
Okay.
can knockback immune.
Yeah, so I think for that in particular, if it is the first one, you can just knock back in one, stay at the wall, but then spread out
Sure,
to
you're in
keep
the
the
other group.
uptime. Yeah.
Clockwise.
Can you not be in the landing tile? I got damage and poison.
No, you
from
cannot be in the tile that is exploding.
That. Okay.
Yeah, so
Okay, so before that, sorry, go on. Ask the question. Yeah.
no. I was just gonna say that whichever element he's casting, you're just gonna be there, already. So, or by the duration of the mechanic.
Okay, I want to cover one thing. Blood Rake, the first two Blood Rake, can they go on the same
Yes.
roll?
Yes.
So if that happens, then DPS needs both debuff and tether?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So that's
Fine.
confusing. Okay.
Unless. Yes.
But are you sure it's light party stack for fire? I
Yes.
thought fire
I'm
was a
certain it's
stack.
light
Yeah,
party
it
stack.
was two. It was.
They have changed it.
Okay.
Wait, what's the order for the cape and connects resolving again?
It's first it's lightning, then it's cape, then it's spread. In that case.
Okay.
Fine. DPS will be getting tether. Tanks healers will be getting debuff.
I have a debuff.
DPS get tethers.
Missing one.
Sure, you have to.
I wipe it.
Could be a better way to do that.
Yeah,
We
what
should
I,
just-
That's what
what
I mean,
people
that's
have
what
been
I'm trying
doing
to
in
think.
VODs have just been all the DPS stand in the direct center and then move out after the tether spawns.
We also had 3 DPS on one side.
So if you're right in the center of the hitbox, you should be able to get it, no matter what.
We're doing clock positions there, right? So there shouldn't be 3 on one side, or is
Yeah,
there?
the problem is that the way that Frawley had to get his, he had to take cherries.
Oh,
Same thing
yeah.
that happened with you and me.
Yeah, that was scary. It's the first time for us to be having to take tether, so it might take some adjustment.
It just if you have to
Ideally,
take
when I
tethers,
find a
stand
way
in the
to do it,
direct
I'm gonna
center
make a
until it
rule so
spawns.
that healers don't move and casters
Oh,
actually
my
don't
bad.
move. So only the melees and fake melees. are
Try
required.
to, with the debuff thing, take your partner's debuff, and if they don't have one, wait and see who has one left once the others have taken theirs, so you're not like double passing. My partner is Alva. 'cause
Yeah,
we're
there's
doing
a
clockwise.
very long time to do it, so
I'm excited. We're not in the other fight anymore.
Hmm.
That fight was hard. I couldn't see the floor.
Yeah,
like
it was good
that
to see.
fight.
You can see now.
Yeah. Big damage.
Oh,
DPS will be getting tethers.
You know, Ava, if I get the tether, I think I can just hook it onto you. I don't know. Or Crusader can.
DPS will be
Oh.
getting debuffs.
what's the best way of doing this? I have one.
Well, I give it to Crowley.
So we'll have to
get
do a
tethers as
heal
well.
after
DPS
the
into the
tether.
center and grab the tethers.
Actually, can I be in the center? I think I can.
Heals.
Ah!
Oh, thank you, Karen.
Oh, yeah.
I looked at the DPS and I was like, who doesn't get health?
Yeah, so you
Okay, you're gonna
Well,
on this?
Yes.
Nice.
so you in that
Hallelujah.
case the order is you get the debuff, and then you go in the middle if you need the tether.
Yes.
Mhm.
Cherry, I'm always going to give mine to Frawley if he needs it, because he's right there. And then he doesn't have to move. Watch for the combo first. These go off at the same time.
Yeah, breathe.
Be going to the edge. And spread.
Red.
No.
Terry, I'm gonna stay here. Yeah, yeah.
Oh fuck.
Stop
I did
moving.
not.
Crusader. Crusader.
Okay, let's just see.
I thought they go
So
off at the same time.
south
I'm sorry.
Knock to south,
and sword.
and it's sword. Get knocked to south or immune.
Oh, get knocked.
Where's the-
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Nobody's alive.
Because water was happening. I
Okay,
get
so I got a
it.
question.
Can we put some
Um,
Oh,
markers
does that
down?
happen first?
Right. So I got a question. So when the elements does the two elements go off
So if
first,
it's
right?
Whichever
no,
of...
wait.
Okay, okay.
So if two elements go off, right, let's say just now was lightning goes off first, the pillar, and then the fucking poison pillar went off, right?
Mhm.
They're not occurring at the same time.
No.
It's one after another.
It'll always be lightning or water, then...
I know. But what I'm
that-
saying is it goes off one after another. It's
Yes.
not lightning goes off together with spread. It's lightning first and then spread.
Yes.
Okay.
I
Then
don't
how
think you
about
get
the
lightning
other
and
one?
spread at the
When-
same
when-
time.
So the other option, the opposite one, right? So if lightning went off and then poison, then the other one is of course going to be water, then
That will
light
be
party stack, right?
water,
Again,
then
water
fire.
first and then fire.
Yes.
Okay.
You can't have
okay.
lightning and spread at the same time. You can only have...
Whichever group of two mechanics is happening, it will always be whichever of lightning or water is occurring, followed by whichever of stack or spread is occurring.
Right.
And there will be boss mechanics in the middle sometimes.
Okay.
So it's always going to be a knockback or I go to a wall with a stack or a spread.
Probably I'll demand some gil from you for breaking. my
Could we
chain.
do some wall positions for that spread when it's
Sure.
because it was a little bit hectic. I think some of you died.
So let's assume that we have to go to the south because the north two are activated. Then people just stand wherever you would be.
Haha, I got the best spot. Go away, nerds.
I will be at
Oh,
the boss over here. I'm claiming A as my location. If you stand there, you will
literally-
die with me.
If we
Wait.
can just put Butts on the edge, so he has to he has to move less. I always go to the same spot, so
What do I get?
I mean, just physically move
What?
to your exact spots right now, right? And then you can see.
Are
Yeah,
we doing it
everybody
in a
just
corner
move.
spread or a wall spread?
You have the whole
we're doing this
wall
is the
over
wall
here.
spread. This is for when
I see. So
You have-
I'll
so-
be
when
group
it's
2, so I
lightning
should be on
spread.
the right somewhere. I guess. Okay.
and yeah.
But just put everyone in their spots so we can make
leaving
sure everyone
Alva
is in the
this
correct
spot if
space
you
with enough
wanted it.
spacing.
Did you want this one?
Should I take
Like
this
stop
spot?
stop moving
Yeah.
around and pick
That's
a
the
spot.
best spot.
Okay, I'll take it.
Okay.
So if you are like that, Isabeau is going to get Frawley and Albus killed if you stand there.
Where's
real
Froley and
close.
Albus?
They are standing in their spots right now
How am I killing them?
because you're too close.
Okay, I'm gonna give you positions actually.
How
Karen,
big
you're not
is-
standing
how
there.
big
You're
is it?
standing. You're gonna be standing right here.
Okay.
And then
Yeah,
I'm gonna be
that
standing-
is fine. Well,
I'm
No,
gonna
I think
stand
this
there,
is
and
fine.
then Crystal.
I think
Crystal
that you and
gets-
Alva are too close. I think
Crystal, you
they're
get
pretty
the dead
big.
center right there.
Let's-
I would take another
Crystal,
step
you
to
will
the
go
right or
to
so.
Alva, and then you gap close, or whatever you want to do. You want to sprint back to the boss, that's also fine. But if it's spread mechanic, and say if there's knockback, you probably have to knockback immune. But if it's going to be wall, then spread. So you go where Alva is and just get close onto the boss and stay max melee. And then Karen, because you're a tank, I'm pretty sure you can stand here, right?
Where? There?
Wait,
Like,
I don't
let's
see
assume
any.
let's assume 4 is
Yeah,
lightning.
where are you saying?
Well, yeah, we don't know what where you're talking about.
Crusader's talking about the melees. You guys.
No, I'm talking. Yeah,
sort
you guys
yourselves
talk,
out.
Yeah, this is you guys sort
Oh.
yourself out. Yeah, I'm talking about melee stuff. So you can stand there, right? If 4 is lightning.
You just want me to be all the way on the left of the boss.
Correct, all the way on the
Okay.
left,
I can use it.
respective to where
Yes.
those or I don't
That's
know.
fine. Okay. Can I go to the right since I'm in the right group? And you go left?
Sure, that's fine. That's also fine.
I put this, but
Yeah, so if you take the 3 melees out of the equation, you guys should have a lot more space.
they've already done it, I believe.
Okay, you've done it. Alright, that's fine then. Whatever you've done it.
So in that case, you probably want to knock back immune.
Yeah, and stay here and just stand here,
Um.
like how you do.
For water and fire, do we want to keep a melee group towards the boss or no?
Sorry.
For water fire combination.
Well, let's talk to Crystal.
When the fire stacks are going off, Crusader, do we want to stay all the way at the wall or do we want a group to run in and hit the boss? Because we can do like E12, where one of the healers goes with the melees back to the boss, and one of the healers stays back with the ranged for a stack. Or we can keep both people back.
Okay, so I got a question. So, are we allowed to use knockback immune for water?
Yes.
Or are we not? We are. Are you sure? Because cape knocks you back, right? So I
Cape
want
knocks
to use.
you back as you can use it for either of them,
But you can't use for. So what I'm saying
but you
is,
can't use for
there is a
both.
possibility where water stack and then, or water whatever, right? And cape comes out, so you can't do it back to back, right? So you will have to use. Water. What if it's water first? That's what I'm asking.
So
What if
let's
it's water
say
first?
Crusader that it's water, then cape, then stacks.
Water. No.
You
What I'm
have-
saying is, if the first 2 elements
Oh,
include
if the first
water,
2 elements. Okay, so if the first 2 elements are water, then are water and stacks, and then the next is cape. Is that the question?
whatever. It doesn't matter. It was water or whatever. So if we use
Okay,
knockback
water
immune
and
for
something,
water
and then the next is
consistently,
cape.
is there a possibility where we cannot use knockback immune for cape?
Yes.
Okay, so that's what I need to know. You guys can determine that. I don't really mind.
I think that variation, Crusader, would be something like water into cape into either poison or light stacks, which you can knock back the
No, that one
water.
I'm fine. That one I know you can knock
So-
back both.
so
What I'm
here's the
talking
thing,
about is the
Yeah.
first element, right? The
Crusader.
first 2 element, if it includes water, then and let's say we decide to use knockback immune for all the water, then when the cape comes out, there's a possibility where we can't use knockback immune.
So
right?
here's the thing, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter which one you knock back immune for.
I know. I want to
Right.
set a rule that we always knock back immune 1. Right?
No, I'm saying it doesn't matter that everyone does the same one at all. It's not important
Why?
because regardless, the mechanics don't go at the same time, so you have time to adjust to where you need to be, regardless of whether or not you knockback immune. So let's say I use it on water the first time, and then there's cape, and I get
Use
knocked
water.
back.
Uh-huh.
That's fine, because before the stacker spread goes off, I can still gap close in or run to where I need to be. Right.
Right. No, of course. Yeah, you can gap close cancel anything. Yeah, that's always a
Yeah.
given.
So it
What
doesn't
I'm saying
matter
is,
if that
can
we
we
all use it on
determine?
the same one.
What I'm saying is, can we determine if there's? Can we use to determine if we're using knockback immune specifically for cape or for element?
Right. What I'm saying is, it
Maybe if
doesn't
we
matter if
pull,
we as a group are. But sure, we can.
we might be able to see like more of that.
16. Okay. You don't, but it's also free not to, right?
Oops.
Nobody sees that bubble.
So we can deal with that. Not immediately.
Oops.
Also, I thought that the tether bomb damage would be more than what it is, but it wasn't.
DPS
so
will be
that's
getting
nice.
tethers.
Oh, my opener is super buffalo.
Thanks healers will be getting Nises.
Yeah. Oh, the Missy.
Pass the Nisi, then go to the center DPS.
I have one.
Once you don't have it, go center. Once you don't have it, go center.
Cherry. Where's Cherry? I can't see Cherry.
Grab tethers.
A 2.
DPS tether.
Nice. Good. That was so good of
What?
you. Okay. Yes, next time I will.
I can't believe you did that. What the fuck?
Ray Rose would be proud. That was a good moment.
Dancer adjust.
We're going far and Fred.
Okay, we did some spots for
Oh.
the Crusader. Okay. Knock
Water?
back
Knock south
and
to 3.
So... Wait,
or you can get knocked back to the thing.
I'm bad. I don't know which is which.
So which one's
For-
glowing?
Yeah,
No,
but
no, sorry.
yeah.
I just
Fire?
meant I
Fire,
didn't
fire,
know what
fire.
north and south was.
I can call
Oh.
the markers
Okay.
instead.
Yeah,
Invuln
we
that
could do
Crusader.
markers.
Or we're dying. One of the two.
Okay, why?
Okay.
Actually, what happens after here? Oh,
that's
You need to be in
Uh,
fire. You need to
fire
be in
safe.
fire.
Yeah, fire safe. That's a big AoE.
Oh, is it later?
Okay.
What?
And now the non-tethered people will get these towers that are about to appear.
Oh, it's orbs.
Orbs. Yeah,
Why is
The-
arena so
the
weird?
shitty orbs.
Yes.
Acting
yeah,
DPS.
acting DPS.
Why are there no tank rolls? Why only healers? I guess because Bruno's
Because-
only alive.
No, because they got tethered. So that means we have to do the orbs.
I think it's because only Bruno's alive.
Yeah, most likely.
I don't think we need to
Oh
live
boy.
to observe this though, unless other people want to.
I just want to. Yeah.
Let's
so-
go!
I just wanna
That's why
see what it
everyone
looks
got
like.
healers.
No, it is that.
Oh.
So DPS got tethered, so that means that tanks and healers have to get these things, and that's why we have the acting DPS. A
Oh, right,
DPS.
because everyone will get a buff on that
That's
one.
funny.
2 DPS will get tank, 2 DPS get healers, I believe.
Oh. Then why? What's
Uh,
And
the
everyone
tether
will
for
get
then?
orbs.
Is that
The
for the
tethers are
towers?
for later, I think.
Thank you, Crystal.
Oh,
I believe tethers are for later.
Yeah, one thing that I saw once the first panels went away, cast it. I believe it was Blooddrake. I'm not sure, but he tethered me with the first black tether again. I was expecting a
Yeah,
debuff, but nothing happened
That
right
tethers
away.
everyone, and the one that isn't tethered is going to be the safe spot later. So you don't have to pay attention to being tethered on that one. We should probably just keep
Well-
going until we're comfy with this first part, though.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
Do
fine.
some more.
So
Corinne is
do I
gonna call out
just
the number
ignore?
that's safe.
Do I
Yes,
just ignore the tether? Is that it?
yes. Ignore that entirely.
Okay.
Okay.
No, don't put those. I
Oh.
can't see things. They're useless here.
That's right. You can still call like north south.
Why am I
just
doing that?
got super. dominant.
Honestly, north south is not good for me either. So
Yeah, call out.
You
call
know,
out
I
lower,
only care about
or-
Corinne's
or
health here.
whatever.
Oops.
yeah, Cherry, if you are
Probably,
comfortable
it's not
calling
big
things, you
deal.
should probably do it because at some point my brain is going to turn to mush.
Tanks healers are taking tethers. They will be going center after the Nazi pass. So DPS stand still. Don't move DPS.
Tank
Okay.
healers
You're
will
also
be
getting the
Nisi.
Nisi. So yeah, don't only go center once you have a Nisi.
I've already got one.
You have your Nisi, go center.
Center
Tanks
for the
healers.
tethers, tanks healers. Tanks
Isabel,
healers
you
get
do
tethered.
center.
Okay, I got one.
Someone needs to take. the
Corinne
Nisi.
needs to get Alva.
No, tanks healers get tethered. I was gonna die. Isabel, you're.
Oh,
Yeah,
Well, I
I-
needed
had the one
but
to
he
pass
needed.
the
He
Nisi.
had the. I couldn't
Hey,
get his thing.
I mean,
'cause
I
he
already
the
had a
Nisi.
Nisi, so I took mine from Frawley.
Huh. It didn't
And
look
look at
like
that
you had
roll.
one on my screen. Maybe it was the other tank then.
What? What?
Alva
Why am I
still had
bringing
his thing. that
Did you
he-
grab a Crusader?
I had debuff when it spawned.
Do not know who didn't then.
Hmm.
Try to keep comms a little bit cleaner for it, though. I think will help a lot. Three or four, we're going towards 3 or 4. Towards 4, it's a knockback. We're going to one of the edges, to east, to 2. It's going to be sword. 2 to sword. And then it will be group stack.
Stack everybody.
I
Wait,
don't
how-
do that.
End stack.
I don't know. I didn't understand. I don't understand the tell for where he's jumping.
So the name of the cast is which way he's jumping. West, north, south, east.
Oh,
What is
I did not-
glowing is whether it's
Okay.
sword or cape.
Yeah.
Okay, I did not saw.
Let's get rid of this. I want to put ABCD up. I don't know why people changed it.
Okay, so the only adjustment we need to make on the Nisi plus tether is if you and your partner, right? So your partner takes healers, rotate clockwise, like E11. If you and your partner both have Nisi, then one of you needs to adjust. Whoever doesn't need it needs to adjust.
Yeah.
And there will also be a group, potentially a group of 2 that neither of them have the debuff, and that's who you
This
need to
is
give to.
overly complicated.
Well, what happened there, why he said that, is because I already had Nissi, and Ava was my partner, and he had Nissi, so nobody took his Nissi.
Mhm.
And that's why
Okay, so
he was
either
bringing
Bruno
that up.
or Crusader needed to get it from Alva.
Yes.
Wait, what? But I already had an easy when we.
Okay, so it was Bruno.
So Bruno need to go all the way to the other side to grab it.
No, Bruno
Yes.
needed to run to
One
Alva
of
and then
them
run
needed
center.
to do it.
Okay.
And then if you are getting the tether, just stand directly center while you're waiting for them to spawn, and then everyone can get one really easily. Right? Don't stand out at your clock spot until you have a tether.
Yeah, the center will always be the group that is getting the tether,
Do we
regardless of
want
whether or not they need an EC.
Do we want to allocate the people that have to get the tethers are responsible for organizing the Nissi? So
No.
if you need to
No,
get rid
no,
of it,
no.
you get rid of
I'm
it?
thinking like
No?
3 minutes.
Well,
3 minutes, I'll be back in 3
actually,
minutes.
Because you're already moving to the center.
Yeah,
So if you need to
yeah,
get rid
yes,
of
you
it,
should.
yeah. So yeah, everyone, let's do that. Awesome.
So whoever gets tether deals with their Nisi
Nissi.
if needed, and then goes center.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
I think Crusader said be right back. Okay, I go bathroom then.
Yeah, me too.
If
Good night.
anyone else needs to go bathroom, do it now.
I've got a sock. That was a joke. In case anyone actually thinks I was being serious. That's explains, yeah.
Bruno went center too soon.
Yeah, because like the call out is still helping because I'm trying to understand exactly like what are the details. But so I understood that I would need to get the Nisi, and once I was back from the middle, I already had one.
That explains why I saw that she didn't have a debuff, but she said that she got one. So she got one, then she lost it. Yeah. I'm gonna have to learn where everybody's spots are. Because, like, I didn't know where Cherry was that one time. I know that
So one
Frawley's
useful
here
thing that
and
will help
Alva's here.
if you're having trouble seeing who has the debuffs, there's an actual animation of them going on people that you can watch.
I can't see it across the other side of the boss, though.
Really?
So who stands here out of the DPS? On the other side? Is that Cherry?
That's Cherry.
Northwest. Okay.
Cherry, why you got a square?
Alright, then I should...
Why? Right, but he should have done that before. Okay, I'll wait a minute before I do it, sure. Okay. Okay.
I'm a really big fan of this colored floor. It's not orange. Purple, best color. The AoEs aren't the same color as the floor. Yeah, there's some like texture going on. There's some little diamonds.
It is very nice.
Yeah, it does a little crystal. Who's gonna be basic bitch and look like the Amiga people when they give us the glam? I am. Excited. Apparently it's tomorrow or today? I don't know.
The who people?
Yeah, on the Mog station. Bye.
Hey, but I better, everyone better have a house by the end of this week with at least 3 stripper poles in it.
New mog station.
I don't have any stripper poles in my house yet, but my basement does need redecorating. I could make like a whole stripper thing. Yeah.
Good.
They're really
Or just
cheap,
fill
right?
it with
Like
stripper
1,000 or
poles.
something.
Yeah, just like 100 stripper poles in the basement and no explanation.
Oh, I don't even have an apartment, let alone a house.
Apartments are really good for
2,000.
storage if you
Yeah,
have a
it's a
lot of
lot of money.
furniture.
That's a lot of money.
So I have an apartment and an FC house and a house, and I use the FC. I mean, not the FC house, like the FC room, and I use the FC room and the apartment as storage for my furniture because I have like a bajillion furnitures.
I don't
And
think
I-
I've ever been to my FC house. Actually, I went once to rename my chocobo and make it red.
Yeah, I mean that's the very important thing to do is to make sure that your chocobo is the right color. My chocobo is lotus pink, by the way.
I should change
Make it
mine.
red
I
then.
think that it's not a good color for any of the bardings I have, but it's such a pain to try things on.
I can link you the thing that tells you what to feed it if you like.
Oh, I have that. It's just like a
Yeah.
pain to try things on with the bardings, and I don't care enough about my chocobo.
I like my chocobo. I think it's real mean of you not to care about your chocobo, to be
My
honest. I'm pretty
chocobo is
sure
named
it's Harry's
Shitbird.
tree.
Charlie
pretty
told
sure
me
it's
to name him
Harry's
People like
Shitbird.
tree.
it.
It's level 10, and I'm never buying the onions.
Yeah.
What?
They're like $1 million per onion.
It's the only pet you can have now that will aggro enemies for you while you're doing stuff like pick up fates. You need it.
Or is Crusader?
The weapons? No, I
No,
didn't. Are
I
they
haven't.
good?
Hey, what the fuck happened in Crusader?
He
3
fell in the
minutes.
toilet.
I heard him say
I-
something about 3 minutes, and then that's it.
Yeah.
Are you
Oh,
telling me you like the dancer weapon, Mr. Cherry, from this fight?
Harry's
But I've
telling you he's
returned.
accidentally rolling need no
Welcome back.
matter what.
Anything for me to know before we go?
no, we're just been
Okay.
shit talking
Hello.
Karen's bird.
Interesting.
Let's go. Oh, you know why I'm putting my asylum down? Because that's my button that prepares my dot for Sage. And I'm just automatically pressing it on Paul. 'cause- yeah, alright. Oh, pay attention now to my class.
Mr. Cherry?
Mr.
Who's the
Bruno?
man who that's the whale of an animal that wants to mate. It is a mating call.
He's not going to be awake at 1 a.m., I hope.
It's
Uh,
the.
I'll let you call it, Cherry.
No. That means, whoa.
Oh,
What?
Eh.
okay.
For a prize ball?
Yeah, that's how much we didn't want to get the tether, guys.
What just
It's
happened?
like that to happen.
Crusader didn't reprisal.
You can't blame that all on me.
You didn't
It was.
reprisal,
I
it's
mean,
your
if
fault.
you're a
Would-
Are
prize
you
One
sure?
shot to
Or
that
would
bit?
have saved it. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Do we need?
Yeah, there was no
Do we
shit.
need more mid on there other than
No.
reprisal?
Yeah, healers
I
had
can
nothing
move
to do
Aloe
with
to
your
that.
death there. Totally.
Instead of the first AoE.
Crusader, you would have told me it was my fault if I'd missed reprisal.
Correct.
Therefore, it's your fault.
I don't trust you to press reprisal, so I'm gonna move.
Look what reputation you're building for yourself, Crusader.
I'll not reprisal ever again then. Or reprisal can't be trusted.
Just be like, do as I say, not as I do.
Very correct.
Okay, I'm going to do an extra heal button too. Like this one. There you go. No. We also gotta do Nifty, remember? Yes, please.
These are resolving. You're grabbing a thing, and then grabbing a guitar. If you don't have your partner doesn't have it,
I already have one.
I have one,
now I'm on the center.
and I have a tether. Yeah, Crystal got it from me. The tether was on me.
So
Wow,
you guys
that's
gotta be
so
center
much.
before that.
We need to
Revive.
look at that save. Okay.
Just this part after this. Are you calling it? You want me to? Yeah. Okay.
Oh, I have Lily though. I should use that there, back there.
I'll call it. Just keep comms clear.
Don't call both safe spot, just call one safe spot.
Okay. Gonna be far to see, and then it'll be light parties. Gonna be knockback. B. Get knocked to B and spread.
Don't spread in the
Oh,
And
green.
escape.
Wow.
I got Corinne, and I will.
Q if you
I'm
can.
We
dead.
might die here. I don't know.
Follow.
I know I got him
He
in
used
time.
it for uptime.
Oh, okay.
Don't use it for uptime in prog. That's not a good idea.
It'll be safe later, not now.
Sorry, I didn't
Over
know
the
that
buff?
was going to do damage.
Boss needs to be centered. Look at your debuff.
This is going to do big damage. We will need some shields. I mean, I don't know which. I'm going to use
Eventual
wings
go on.
here. More medication too, please.
You go with
Blue
the partner.
circle. Where's my friend
Crusader, you're coming
Alba?
with me. We're taking DPS stacks. We get 2 of them.
Alba is there.
I no.
What's happening?
We need to be in a loose circle
I'll
there.
explain it after this. Just try and do it if you know it.
We actually
Take
need
the
to be
DPS
in a circle
stacks,
here with
Crusader, we
partners.
take
So,
DPS
do I need to
one.
grab the healer
Where'd you go?
one?
Crusader,
Where'd you go?
over here. Crusader. No,
I was not supposed to grab the healer
No.
one.
Okay.
No.
We'll talk about it. Just die.
Yeah. It's very important that we be in a circle next
Right,
to our
so-
partner.
So the way that works, the 4 tank healers are going to get DPS buffs. DPS are going to get tank healer buffs. Whichever buff you get, those are the orbs you need to soak. They are partner soaks, so you need to soak with another person. All right. So the DPS, you'll need to find the person that has your role. Tank healers, we can assign those.
Just
We
a
can assign
second,
it.
Corinne.
We can assign
It
spots too.
says
We could do
here.
like north, south,
hang
east,
on.
west or something.
Just a second. The next is orbs plus debuffs. You and someone of your same role has to grab the orb of the role you have the debuff of. So you need to grab in
Doesn't
groups of
so
two.
you say that it doesn't have to be someone of it. I don't have to be with Crusader. I could be with you or Bruno. It was in the
Yeah,
VOD that I observed. They had
it's-
healer and tanks
Yeah,
together. But
it's by your same
Yeah.
role. I mean the debuff.
you
you've
need
got,
to
not the-
soak with somebody of the debuff. So
Yes,
for the DPS, that
two
means
times.
you go with the person that has your debuff. For the tanks healers, we can assign it. And you need to soak 2 of them. Just like
Right.
in normal, you can soak 2. If you soak a third, you'll die. And they are partner soaks, so you do it with your partner. The thing I've seen is people go to clock spots to get their things, then they meet up with their partner, and then they just kind of run around and grab the ones they need.
So it says
So
here,
right, so
for
whichever
example-
buff you get, those are the orbs you want. Right, but you there's only 2 tank orbs, and you can get 2 orbs, so you get the 2 tank orbs.
What debuff did you get, Cherry?
Right,
What-
for the DPS, which orbs you get are strictly assigned. You need to get the ones of the buff you have. There are 2 of them. Those are the 2 you need.
We moved together, right?
Probably south. That we'll figure out where people want to start at. Right, we can have people start at each corner.
Can
So
we just
what-
have
the one that I
Crusader
saw-
follow around and pop them all?
Yeah, what I saw was a tank healer pair met up at those markers went away, but a tank healer pair met up at 1, and then tank healer pair met up at 2, and then one of the DPS groups was at 3, and one of the DPS groups was at 4, and then you just went to the one
Swap?
closest first, and then after that, the next one.
Okay, let's try
And
that.
these are going to be assigned spots, right? So we'll say,
So-
like, for
Yes.
example, 3 would be DPS with the tank, and then 4 would be DPS with the healer buff.
Correct. And then 1 would
Or the one
be,
you use
say,
as
me and Isabeau, and 2 would be Bruno and Crusader.
Yeah, I definitely want Corinne as my take.
That being said, you don't want to go meet up with your partner until the orb has tethered to you, because until tether's closest.
No, it doesn't tether who's our closest. It tethers to the roll itself.
No, it tether's closest.
No, it doesn't.
I think
Yeah,
it tether-
the orbs on the outside will
no,
tether
it
to
doesn't
whoever.
because no, it doesn't because I was up north with you and I got tethered to the orb down south.
That's probably because there were more people close to the north ones, and it couldn't do it.
'cause
It doesn't
the
assign
rolls
the
of the
role of
orbs.
the orb
No.
until after it tethers to
Crusader,
you.
every single stream
Yeah.
I have observed, it has tethered to the closest person to it.
Every
And we
stream
could
I've
try.
watched.
No, it doesn't because Frawley was closer to
staggering.
the south one and you got tethered by it. So I'll send you a picture.
Either way, I think we should definitely be in a circle there near our partner.
So whether or not it's true, Crusader, we can start in a circle, and if we see that it's wrong and it's a problem, then we can change it, right?
Mhm.
We should probably just get more pulls in. Brino is AFK.
Is
though.
the circle our normal clocks,
now-
or is it?
Yes, normal clocks.
Okay, okay.
And then
Yeah.
Or Bruno's not here. Right.
yes. So tank
can just have
DPS
them
will go
go-
to 4, healer DPS will go to 3. Does that work?
Tank D-
Is this after the tether spawn?
Yeah. Wait for tethers to spawn, then tank DPS meet up in 4 and grab the closest. Healer DPS meet up in 3 and grab the closest first.
and Crusader and Bruno on 1, and myself and you on 2.
Yes.
Okay. And we will have to get. Sorry, go on.
4 and 3?
DPS are only on 3 and 4.
Yeah. You're only ever on 3 and 4. Tank 4, healer 3.
What if you did tank 3 because it's blue, the tank color, and they'll remember that? I don't know.
I was gonna recommend that.
Yeah. I have no
Sure.
opinion on which one is which.
I don't mind.
Okay, tank 3, healer 4.
Well, at least now the blue, you could be like, tank's the blue, healer's purple, which is the best color, and healer's the best job. That's how I'll remember.
Yeah, you
after
just
you
pick
get
whatever's
all-
closest first and then the other one.
It depends. It's just you go to wherever it is. It doesn't matter. There's only 2 orbs that we can take, right?
Yeah. And you'll have to learn how you're running. Just go to the closest 1 to 3 because, yeah, like Kieran said, and we won't be able to really call out because there's going to be 4 groups doing it at the same time.
Well,
Crusader
it's the
Brino is
orbs
asking
are a
about
lot
raid
like.
time in general.
What?
What's it like?
Brino is asking questions in general.
Oh yeah.
Oh, see? 30 minutes, okay. Then bedtime. And I just had a coffee. That was a smart idea. As I sip the rest of it.
Damn, Bruno, does that mean you're not going to do maps with me when we're done? You hate to
So
see it.
we can study
So,
tonight and make an actual
I
plan.
mean, yeah,
and
I'll
yeah.
probably have to watch a lot now. I'll come up with it. But by the looks of it, even if it tethers to the closest person, it gives the role of the person that's tethered to.
It always gives the role of whoever it's
Right.
tethered
So
to.
what it looks like is, I don't know. I have to look closer to the VOD while Bruno's. Are we waiting for me or Bruno?
Bruno
right?
needs 1 minute.
Okay,
Bruno.
yeah. So while I'm waiting, I was looking in, and the people that soaked it only had one person that requires it. Does it make sense? So, there was a healer and a tank, fake healer, fake tank that absorbed the tank orb together. And
You know what? If that's true, we could bait it in a specific way.
Right, that's what
True,
I'm thinking.
I think you
right?
do only need to absorb one of them of your buff type.
Yeah, because what it looks like is the second hit just does damage and it's not doing anything specific because you have the debuff that decreases elemental damage anyway. So I'd rather not have the people running around hectically just looking for the closest, but rather
Yeah.
put it in a.
I think that
Yeah,
probably
so
our
what
last
we
30
can do
minutes are
to
best
make it really
spent
simple.
just doing the first part till we're comfy with it.
Yeah, I'm still not comfy with it. I gotta learn
Okay,
this
but-
tether stuff.
Let me explain the tether real quick.
Yeah.
So let's say I'm just gonna pull the markers out.
You want me to hold
Okay,
aggro so
so
he doesn't
if-
kill you?
For example, we want the people who are DPS with tank to be doing 3 because that's the last one we said.
Mhm.
We know that the 2 tanks should be over here, ideally, right?
No, not two
'Cause if-
tanks, just one tank. Why
One
would that be
tank?
there though? Okay, here. This is the easiest way I saw it. I don't know why it's being so difficult at the moment. A, B, C, D plus 1, 2, 3, 4 are the meeting spots. One is there. Sorry, it's not there. One's there. Two's there. Three's there, and then four's there. Right. Okay, so what's gonna happen is, the tank, the north tank and Isobue, you guys meet up 2, and then you go clockwise, or if you want to go counterclockwise, you can go to 2 to 1 or 2 to 3. Doesn't matter. And then Bruno and I will do the opposite, right? We'll meet up at 4, and we'll go to 4 to 1 or 4 to 3. The DPS will meet up. Cherry and Frolly, you guys meet up at 1, and then you guys can go clockwise to Beta or clockwise to Delta, and they'll resolve it completely, right? Because you absorb 1 tank orb, 1 healer orb. So no matter what debuff you get, you will absorb
True,
both,
yeah.
and you'll resolve. Simple. Yeah.
Based on initial clocks, right?
Based on initial clock, correct. So you guys
Okay.
clump up together
Yeah, that's fine.
between, and then you guys let's move clockwise. Right? Let's all move clockwise. So Cherry and you will meet up at 1. Meet up at A Alpha. Go to Beta. Alva and Crystal meet up at Charlie. Go to Delta. Good. And then
So
Isobue and Karen will meet up at 2. Go down to 3, and then Bruno and I will meet up at 4. Go to 1.
okay. 2 to 3. Got it.
It doesn't matter.
It does
We're-
not
we're
matter.
ignoring
You'll be
it.
absorbing 1 of each.
Wait, there's a something slightly wrong with that.
What is the problem?
Both the tanks are north to bait, right?
No, but one
Or
tank
like one
Crusader
is
will be
north,
south.
one is south.
We're gonna be
Yeah.
clock position
Okay,
to
but
bait.
that means that we are going to be soaking Charlie and Alpha orbs.
Charlie,
we're not
no,
rotating, we're
you will be absorbing Alpha and Beta orb. 1 healer orb, 1 tank orb. So no matter what debuff you get, you will resolve both. Taking a tank orb and a healer orb will not do anything except it will remove the debuff that you have and then do extra damage.
It's okay to
double
only
tank
get
orb
one
is
of
the
the
same
roll.
as taking 1 healer orb and 1 tank
Yeah.
orb. It's the same thing.
Okay, can we pull and
That's-
practice the first parts some more? I think that's probably more useful than.
Oh, you are right. Okay, sure.
That works
Yes,
out
sir.
really well. Yeah.
Because we'll have all night to figure out strats and stuff, but only 25 minutes to practice parts that we aren't comfy with.
I'm not the biggest fan. Why do you put up the markers? Ah, fuck. Oh, this
Oh no,
is the wrong marker.
there's no A marker either.
It's fine for now.
That means DPS is resolving. Okay.
We don't go out yet.
One take one from Corrine. If your partner doesn't have a get it from Corrine, then
Crystal.
go center.
Crystal, come north.
Oh my god. Raid what?
Watch for the glowing one. Going to be getting knocked back. D. And then group stacks.
Are we going to invuln or get knocked back? We're going to get
Doesn't
knocked
matter.
back.
Lagging, I'm lagging.
I DC'd. Yeah. I'm back now. I
Edge
died.
west. West, it's Cape, so there'll be a knockback. Watch the
Everybody's
knockback.
staying still.
I'm the only one alive.
Oh, I'm also lagging now.
Yeah, it just went
I'm just
crazy.
completely lagging it. It thinks I'm casting Bear Rays, but I'm jumping around. Okay, now we're all dead.
People freed from the rapture.
Does that mean it's bad then that I didn't lag?
So
Well,
for
it's
that,
still-
are we
it's still
gonna
kinda
get
laggy.
knocked back?
Yeah, we're
I'm
not.
not lagging.
It's
I'm
still
good.
laggy.
So we're good
We're
now.
not free.
Yeah, people are rubber banding when they're
Yeah.
moving.
Oh, cherry stuck in the air. Oh,
Oh.
oh whoa, whoa.
It's just the server.
Totally
Just,
Yeah, it's the server.
Stuffing in
It's
the
probably
air.
everyone.
That's funny.
Oh, I'm free. I'm okay.
I'm not lagging.
Okay, well,
I'm
it's
not
most
lagging.
of us.
Although we are the
It
free
looks
ones.
like it's
We are
better
the-
for me now.
Yeah, I mean, no one's stuck right
These
now.
tainted souls.
Okay, we're gonna try and do a poll. But
Yeah.
I'm putting up markers that there. You can fix those to something else later.
When do you get these?
I saved them before Crusader decided he didn't like them.
These are the bad ones. I want to change them.
Okay, well, change them not right now.
I can't change them if I wanted to.
Crusader, do you have any free weave slots in your opener?
Yeah, I do.
Like very early in it?
How early?
Before that cast starts.
No.
There's guitar
Okay.
and resolve these.
Like first GCD, essentially.
Maybe, yeah.
Actually,
first
I...
usually do.
Okay,
don't
can you
choose.
reprisal the first one then? Because you have to do it
Okay,
early.
one second.
Your
Focus,
job
focus,
is to
focus.
get rid of your
Yes, sir.
DC
Buffs.
and go center.
What's the call again? I didn't hear anything.
Get no
Tanks,
no
healers,
DC
tethers.
tanks healers.
DPS Nisi.
Who's
But
tether?
tanks and healers
Tanks,
resolve it.
healers, tethered,
Okay.
DPS, Nisi.
Okay. There must be a better way to handle this.
Might need some mitigation for that. It's rough to come back in and top up for this.
You can put something. To the edge, 2. And it'll be spreads. Knock. 2, it's gonna be cape.
Oh, it was in the water.
And group spreads.
Double knockback. Could you knockback me both or just one?
Both, but it's tight.
Okay, what's
I
what's
did the
tell?
timing wrong.
Tell is 80%. I can call that out if you want, but
Yeah,
it's
okay, please
only
do.
if I can only do that if it's cape and water. Right.
Yes.
I mean, we could just always.
So I'm gonna
Expect
for
that.
now. Don't take it too hard. Anything we do right now, it's going to be just theory craft. I'll change everything tomorrow, but for now, just knock back cape. Knock back immune cape. Don't use it for water. For any cape, you knock back immune.
Remember that. Actually, not relevant. Never mind. 20. Yeah, Crusader, can you do the first AoE? You have to do it early in order to catch the next one as well.
Yeah, I will.
So
Like
it is
before the cast
possible to
starts.
catch both the whatever and Blood Rake with 10 seconds. Is that what you're saying, Karen?
No, it's to have it back up for the next one.
Oh, okay. I see.
But then I can't give you intervention though.
That's fine.
Okay.
I
Stay
don't
in
need
the
it right now.
bubble.
Very focus.
EPS tethers? I'll let Cherry do it, sorry.
One from Korean if you don't have it.
Isuba has one.
Go center. Yeah, once you have the Nisi, be in the middle. I don't know why we changed that.
Yeah. Well, there's time
Right, but
to
if you have the Nisi,
have everyone
be
get
in
their
the middle.
Nisis and then go middle, right?
Like your job to make tethers easy is to be in the middle. Like
You
that
can
didn't
give
change.
people a moment and then go middle. If people are too late getting their Nisis, they need to be faster. Otherwise, that's going to happen with tethers every single time. Watch the glowing ones. We'll be getting knocked. 4 and group spreads. Same groups. Far to 3. It's gonna be cape.
No.
And spread.
If you're gonna call out both while the cape is happening. Call out knockback, call out cape. Can I, you call out cape into spread or something like that, or knockback into spread, or side into spread, whatever it needs to be.
If somebody else wants to call it, I will stop talking. I have only been doing it because other people haven't said they are.
I mean, only
We
call
move
out
the
if you know
waymark.
it's gonna be clean. It'll be better if if you're not too sure, then just let
And
everyone do
I'll
that
let
stuff.
I'll let
Tomorrow
someone
I'll
else do it
follow
because
anyway.
I will probably not end up doing it good.
I think you've been doing a good job.
Yeah, but if I keep doing it and then I'm supposed to do it the whole time, my brain will turn to soup.
Okay, so who's doing
So
it?
I will simply not do it for now.
Okay. Remember, stay in a bubble. Even though it's not very nice.
Get your DC, then stand in the center square. DCs are spawning now. Wait, yep.
That was nice mitigation.
Oh, what do you mean? I'm sorry, that's probably the call.
I
The healing
West
issues
was
is gone.
Well, yeah, we
Not
actually
that
do.
much time.
Oh, we got both.
Crusader Vogue, please. Yeah, I didn't have any cooldowns.
I wipe it.
I heard call out west, and then I went east. So
Crusader, can you just invuln the second one? The second
No.
buster? Why not?
No.
Why not?
I'm trying to think that I don't. I'm gonna have to look at everything. I'm not gonna do. I'm not gonna do hollow as without planning it all out.
Just for now.
No, I don't want to change it later.
Okay.
Just mitigate the first one instead. I want to try something.
I'm gonna take more damage during this start because I'm gonna save everything for now until I know how bad it hurts.
I understand.
This is the Nieces podcast. DPS go middle after getting it. I need the extra from.
It's on two.
Whispering. Did I take that second one even though you had cover still on?
No,
He
I
broke
Yeah, he
it.
walked
or else
away.
I would die. I had ball.
I still... What? Oh, you invul.
No, I did not.
No, he broke. He went away from me, so he wasn't tethered to you anymore, even though the debuff.
Yeah,
was
but I
there.
still had the buff, the debuff.
Yeah, it
Is
stays
that not
there
how that
even though it
works?
doesn't-
Okay,
No, it gives you debuff
Yeah,
on both
sure.
hits.
that's fine.
Knockback immune. Knockback immune.
There's no knockback.
No, it's not knockback. It's sword.
That was a sword.
I'm staying
Can
over
you
here.
defend?
Goodbye, my friends.
70%.
I underestimated the time it takes for that to explode. So I was too close.
Just for now, do the mechanic immediately. Alright, don't try and greed up time.
Oh, I was just.
Yeah, just as soon as you
Slowly
see
running.
it, do it.
I'll be right
Yeah.
back. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. 2 minutes. 1 minute. 1 minute.
1 minute. We got
We only have,
7
like-
minutes.
A couple minutes left to beat.
Yeah.
Like 2 polls or something.
That's like Crystal before. She went and got a snack 5 minutes before raid ended. She's like, be right back, getting a snack. And I'm like, must be hungry. And I'm just teasing, by the way.
Be right back, finding something to do for 7 minutes.
Yeah.
I gotta walk my cat. Be right back.
Yo, I wish my cat wore a harness.
Man, I have considered harness for the kitty because, like, he just keeps climbing on the keyboard when I'm playing, and my character would jump and stuff.
Hey, unless you like put it on them when they're a baby, usually they hate it.
Yeah, he's a baby, but
Oh,
I don't know what I would tether him to, so I just tolerate it.
Ready, check for if Crusader is back.
They all died.
Oh, okay. While Crusader's gone, I'm sending you a cute picture of my cat, though. I need someone else to observe it.
All right.
Oh,
Yeah.
that is so cute. Look at the face of the
Auntie.
little thing on the face. And the teeth. Oh, he's so
Oh.
cute. I want to squish him.
She climbed
Who's that?
in the gift basket I got after I took all the things out.
It's in my basket.
Sometimes you gotta look dumb.
She looks cute. Oh, what are you talking about? If Baby doesn't want the picture taken. That's me when people try to take my picture. Like, wait,
Crusader, are you doing the same thing with the Buster this time? Guess we'll
Crusader,
find
yeah?
out. Yes? He said okay.
So DPS are getting rid of your Nisi, then going center.
Yes.
no, no, no,
The
no.
Nisi.
Take this back.
Wait.
What?
I can't take it back. Oh, I
You
just
can't
killed
take it
Albert.
back. Yeah. Wait, I was supposed to take it
Oh,
tether,
no.
though. I killed someone else.
Fuck you.
I'm glad you had a home taking for that. Yeah, you
Yeah,
can't
yeah,
pre-position
trying to
on
help
me
you.
with
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
No, I was next to you, but I deliberately took it off of you. That's what makes it worse. I like came over and grabbed it.
Apparently Crusader is not doing the same thing.
No, he's not.
going
I'm gonna
on?
slow. Oh, you gonna?
So I've
Crusader
discovered.
must be on the phone or something. I don't know. Let's do our best.
He's teaching his other raid group how to do P1.
How can I kill Alba now?
No, I don't think so.
Crusader raids another time? How does he
Not
have
this
time
week.
for that? Oh.
Go off already.
Don't be.
Back immune. Knockback immune.
No.
Knockback
it's-
immune?
Wait, oh, it is a knockback.
Oh.
Wait, no, it's not.
What?
Yeah, wasn't it?
It was.
Oh.
How did I die then?
Oh, we almost did it, kind of.
I was still too close. I was still too close.
I'm gonna
you
die
have home
here.
wave still. Yep.
No.
No,
But
no,
just
no,
stop
no,
it.
no.
No.
She used
No.
it. She used it.
Bye bye. Thanks for coming.
Oh, where's the clemency?
I don't want to accept this raise.
I'm dead.
Yeah, just wipe it. Was this last
Oh,
pull or one
no.
more? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello? Oh, he doesn't do any autos when he does that. Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, most bosses don't auto while they're casting these days.
I don't know. There's been some asshole bosses that do that. Like, which fight am I thinking? Twintania? She does that. She autos and does the stuff.
Yeah,
at the
that's
same
that's
time.
not these days because she's old.
No, I just recently helped a group do it though, so that's why.
That's why I said these days.
Yeah. No, you're right. You're right. Oh, are we sharing cat pictures here? Let me do mine.
7:30 tomorrow. Yeah.
Yes.
Crusader. You there?
I think he's dead, but 7:30 tomorrow is my
I'm
understanding.
gonna ping. If it's wrong, I'll just update it.
Okay. Brino, are you doing maps with me? Are we being maps buddies? I think he's gone. Anyone else want to do maps with me? Yeah, I have like 2. Understandable. Okay, Brino's doing maps with me. Yeah, we can do some more next week. E.
Alright,
Good night.
GG's.
No.